Lo tengo. Sé qué hacer. Empieza esto, ¿eh?
Please welcome to the stage the creator of the Game Awards, Jeff Keighley.
Jeff Keighley. Me la pela. A ver, si yo pongo el bingo y hago así, lo veis, ¿no? ¿Veis cómo lo tacho? ¿O no? ¿Veis esto, no? Y lo que vaya saliendo lo tacho. Vale. Se viene, ¿eh? ¡Abre, Jeff! Enséñame lo bueno. Enséñame lo bueno, cabrón.
The video game industry has come together to show you what's next. This is a cross-industry showcase, meaning no matter where you play games, I hope you'll discover a new game to put on your wish list. The landscape of video game events has certainly changed over the past few years, but one thing hasn't. There are a lot of great games in development, and our singular goal today is to get you excited about the future. In just a few minutes, we'll see the first extended gameplay.
Lo voy a poner cuando salga. Si hay algún bingo, lo pongo. Me avisáis si sale algo del bingo. O si me acuerdo.
Don't worry. Alan Wake 2, the reveal of Fortnite's next season. And yes, we do have a very special grand finale that you're not going to want to miss. That's all I'll say right now. But let's get right to the games and gameplay. The first reveal is something you're not expecting, which makes it that much more exciting.
¿No?
Here we go.
¿Sí? ¿Persia? ¿El príncipe de Persia? Hermano, ¿cómo empieza esto?
All hope rests with us, the immortals, to rescue him and save the Empire. We weren't prepared for what was coming next. Then again, they weren't prepared for me.
Qué guapo, es un Metroidvania. Bueno, como el Prince of Persia que existía antes, ¿no? ¿Por qué me peta? ¿Por qué me peta? Hermano, el Prince of Persia. Dios. Empieza fuerte, tío.
In these times of darkness, hope is the only thing that keeps us fighting. I will fulfill my destiny.
No me lo esperaba, tenía razón el Jeff. ...2024... El 18 de junio.
There's a little surprise. Prince of Persia: The Lost Crown is coming in January 2024. A brand new action-adventure platformer in the iconic series with deep combat, some huge boss fights, and of course, incredible platforming, puzzles, and animation, bringing a modern take on the legendary franchise. You'll be able to see more at Ubisoft Forward, streaming on Monday as part of Summer Game
En enero, coño.
All right, let's move along to another iconic video game franchise.
El 18 de enero.
Just celebrated 30 years. That's right.
No
It's
queda mucho.
time for Mortal Kombat 1.
Ahí estamos.
Couldn't keep you waiting on this one. It has been 4 years since MK11, and ever since, Ed Boon and the team at NetherRealm have been hard at work on the most ambitious MK yet that reboots the series into a new era timeline, and it's coming this September. Everyone has been asking, what does it look like? Who's on the roster? How do the new cameo fighters work? Well, now it is time for combat. No spoilers, but this video is literally insane. Here is an extended first look at the story, gameplay, and yes, of course, the fatalities of Mortal Kombat 1. Let's do it!
Qué guapo, tío.
I have had enough of you.
Then go before I put you down.
Fight.
Qué guapo. ¿Cómo le hace falta una mini al Jeff?
Today, you have proven worthy of joining us. Come, there are other champions I must gather.
What do you want?
Sento, it's my family blade.
Sento's mine, and I won't give it up without a fight.
Dios, Dios, Dios. ¿Estáis viendo los escenarios? ¿Es el del Island? Parece el del Island. Parece escenario del Island. El ex-rey, tío. El ex-rey. Qué bien hechas están las animaciones, tío. Parece otro juego. That's enough.
Okay, let's go back to one here.
Fatality, 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 fatality.
Lord Liu Kang, protector of Earthrealm, god of fire.
Hay que jugar al 11 ya.
You have skills, Raiden, but you're inexperienced.
Whatever experience I lack, I make up for in heart.
¿Os dais cuenta de los colores? Qué vívido se ve esto, tío. Yo el 11 sí me lo veo contigo, que igual me quedé hasta 10. El 11 no sé nada del 11, yo el 10 también me lo sé, pero el 11 nada. No quiero jugar.
Or do you secretly covet my throne?
Quiero adelantarlo, pero no quiero perderme nada. O sea, ponerlo por 2. Ojo. Enséñame un fatality, loco. El Raiden estaba guapo ahí. ¿Y ese flipado? ¡Boom! ¡Dios! Fatality. Qué guapo, tío. Bravo.
I mean, that was pretty good, right, guys? Now, I'm sure
Como me encanta que me compren con la misma mecánica.
I am so honored to welcome to Summer Game Fest one of our industry's greatest creators, a man who has been loyal to the same franchise and fan base for more than 3 decades. Please join me in welcoming to Summer Game Fest the creator of Mortal Kombat, Ed Boon!
El creador.
Congratulations. They love you. All right, well, Ed, first of all, thank you for that incredible world premiere. We got to see all of the gameplay of MK1, and everyone just wants to know more about this, because first of all, this is it's MK1, right? It went from 11 to 1. So tell us about this. Is it a new timeline?
Yeah. I don't know how many people have seen the ending of Mortal Kombat 11. Liu Kang basically was kind of graduated into, like, a fire god, right? And he created a brand new universe. And this universe, this is why we're calling it Mortal Kombat 1, is because this is the beginning of a new timeline.
El multiverso.
A number of these characters you've seen before, but they're told in a completely
Vaya
different
spoiler,
story.
chaval del
So,
11.
Sub-Zero and Scorpion are brothers now, and there's all these things that were rivalries before are now allies, and so mixing the whole thing up. So we're just kind of rebooting, and that's what the 1 is for.
Well, it looks incredible. Everything
Es
that
un
we
nuevo
saw there
universo.
was, in-game gameplay. The cinematics look incredible. I know the team has been working for 4 years on this, but the thing we got to talk about are these cameos, because we saw some pretty amazing stuff there. Now, so tell us, how does that work? You have your sort of
No pusimos Mortal Kombat en el bingo. Es
character
que,
that
claro,
you
hay
pick,
muchas
and then I
opciones.
know you also have a separate kind of
Pero sí,
cameo
tío, lo
menu, so
hemos
you
puesto.
pick sort of a pair when you start the game?
Yeah, normally in a fighting game, you'll see a roster, basically, where you select your character. After you do that, there's a second roster of characters, which are a whole new, completely different fighters that are the cameo fighters. And these fighters actually, they will join the fight.
Por eso había distintos personajes.
Yeah, so it's kind of like, imagine yourself with Sub-Zero, but you have some of Jack's moves, and you can call him out. You can do it multiple times, as you saw in the gameplay, So you can
No es como que juegas con dos personajes, sino que tienes
all the characters can be combined
sinergias.
with all the cameo fighters, and that's where you see. That's where the player's kind of imagination comes in, and they can actually customize it for what they like seeing, the best team-ups.
Well, so how does that work? So you're in gameplay, you have your main, you have your cameo. How do you summon them? Is it time-based? Like, how often do they come into? It's not a tag team thing, right?
Yeah, exactly. And you're basically summoning them. It's just one button push is basically summoning, but they have a variety. So you can go, push that button with towards, and it'll do a different move. Push it with down, it'll do a different move. And so the combination.
Oh, I see. So you
Esto es como en Naruto Shippuden.
Exactly.
Tiene eso, sí.
And
Que en R1 ayudas como un ayudante.
Up on top, which is basic.
Y hace un ataque extra.
Limited, so you can't obviously fire them indefinitely, but you can call them pretty much whenever you want, and they have, like in the middle of a combo, they'll have a lot of
vale.
Basically a whole arsenal of their moves. So Sonya, you saw come out there. Sometimes you'll see them appear twice in there.
Amazing. So time-based, they come out, and then obviously as you go through, you revealed some of them there, but is it a different set of characters that'll be in the cameos? Are there some repeats from the main roster? How will that work?
Yeah. Some of the characters are going to be available as cameos as well as the main roster fighters. You can play Sub-Zero with Sub-Zero, right? Same thing with Scorpion. But a lot of our cameo fighters are kind of like nods back to our first game. So you'll notice Sonya and Kano and Jax are in their kind of older costumes. And so there's a lot of that novelty. We have a lot of really surprise ones. I think you guys saw Goro.
Yes, Goro popped in there.
Yeah.
Exactly.
So there's a lot of
Es verdad, estaba Goro.
digging into the old
Del Mortal Kombat 9.
as far as getting, we really love the novelty of it. We really want the cameo characters to feel, kind of nod to the old games.
Well, speaking of not the old games, let's talk. You confirmed, I think, or at least known, that Jean-Claude Van Damme is actually going to be in this game as Johnny Cage, right? Is that true?
Yes.
People don't know the story. I mean, Bloodsport was such an inspiration for Mortal Kombat, so he finally is now part of it?
It's a huge first full circle moment. The first Mortal Kombat game, we originally wanted to be Van Damme, the video game, and that never really worked out. So I can't tell you how many times over the last 30 years we've tried to get him. We were this close, like 4 or 5 times. And so finally we got him, and he's doing the voices, too.
Wow.
So you're going to hear Jean-Claude, his voice doing Johnny Cage lines and stuff like that. We're really excited about it.
Wow. Well, I know the team has been working so hard in Chicago to build this through COVID, and it's coming out in September, so we don't have to wait long, right?
That's right.
Qué ganitas, tío. Septiembre, sale...
Secret to keep
3 meses más.
over the last 4 years. And so, but we could not be more excited in terms of getting players' hands on it. And, throughout the summer, we're going to be showing a lot more content, a lot more characters, a lot more cameo characters, so there's a lot of reveals that are coming up.
Amazing. Well, Ed, thank you so much for giving us the first look at MK1. As you said, this weekend people will be playing it, press and media, so we'll be seeing lots more coverage, lots more characters to reveal on the main roster and cameos. Ed Boon, thank you so much. First look at Mortal Kombat. Awesome. Thanks so much. Amazing. So excited about that one. All right. Next up, it's been a fun couple weeks for action RPG fans with the release of Diablo 4, which is truly fantastic. Another big and anticipated ARPG is Path of Exile.
Ya está, ¿no? Bingo, RPG, juego de RPG.
Been updating and patching the original PoE.
Bingo.
We haven't seen anything on the sequel in over 2 years, but that changes right now. Here is your first look at a raw gameplay capture from Path of Exile 2, a sequel that pushes the engine and gameplay to a new level.
A ver, RPG, juego de RPG, primera tachada. Antes de que inicie. Vale.
Where are the gods?
Juego de RPG.
Hey you, what's going on?
Tardaron 30 años para que consiguieran hacer que Van Damme interprete a Johnny Cage. Por eso el reboot. Empezamos de 0, de 1, como si no hubiera pasado nada. Ahora tenemos a Van Damme. Mierda, ¿qué he hecho? A ver, Path of Exile, la verdad es que no he jugado mucho, me la pela un poco. Path of Exile no lo he jugado mucho, la verdad. ¿Quién ha jugado al Path of Exile? Path of Exile 2. No he jugado el 1, pero sale en julio 28. Ah, no, se sabe más en julio 28.
Last week marked the release of Street Fighter 6, a game we featured last year at Summer Game Fest. Well, the team at Capcom has an important update to share with you right now.
Yo no, yo tampoco. ¡Ojo! Street Fighter. Ah, un nuevo personaje. Ryu... Mecha Ryu. Mecha Ryu.
I am the Advanced Artificial Intelligence, Leviathan. Welcome to Bikitoa Island.
¿Qué man? ¿Qué cojones? ¿Qué cojones? Exoprimal con Street Fighter. Pero Exoprimal aún ni sale, ¿no? Exoprimal aún no sale. Julio 14, claro. Exoprimal va a salir en Game Pass. Ese hay que jugarlo, el Exoprimal. A ver qué tal.
Facing off against a dinosaur probably wasn't on your bingo card for today's show. That Street Fighter Cross Exoprimal collab will launch in the fall with the game coming out on July 14th. But guess what, guys? That may actually not be the craziest collaboration.
El Exoprimal sale el 14 y va a salir con la colaboración de Street Fighter. Pero ¿de qué trata el Exoprimal, tío? No sé muy bien. ¿Es de los creadores de Ark o algo así? No me acuerdo. Conocen el bingo. Nicolas Cage para Dead by Daylight, se sabe.
That's right. Nicolas Cage is coming to Dead by Daylight in
Mi
July.
puto padre, Nicolas
I don't know
Cage.
how these things happen, but I figured the easiest way to find out is probably to go right to the source.
Nicolas Cage?
His bold creative choices have earned him an Academy Award and a few memes on the internet across more than 4 decades of incredible films. Please join me in welcoming to Summer Game Fest, Nicolas Cage.
Mi padre. Hermano, qué grande. Nicolas Cage.
Happy to meet you.
Nick, I gotta say, welcome to the video game world.
Oh, wow, yeah, thank you. I'm so happy to
La
be
puta canción.
invited
Nicolas
to a very,
Cage is
very cool
living Las
club.
Vegas. Qué puta canción.
Finally, I mean,
Me
I
vengo,
gotta
se
say,
viene
this is
pajote.
such a crazy, unexpected collaboration. I gotta understand, how did this come back. I mean, some people be like, oh, maybe he'll show up in Fortnite.
Vaya
Maybe he'll
outfit.
be in a Hideo Kojima game. But Dead by Daylight, I mean, how does this happen?
Well, it's
¿Ha dicho algo de Hideo Kojima?
horror, right?
Yes.
And when I make movies, one of my favorite genres is horror. And in this, and in that genre, there's a character, a murderous ghost named Sadako, who I think is amazing. And she made an appearance in this game, so that was good enough for me.
Okay. That's what, yeah, I mean, that's what's fun is you're playing
Los que
one
no
of
se
the
dan cuenta son
survivors
tarados.
in this
Sí.
game, and
Nicolas
it's cool that,
Cage.
you know, it really is this museum of horror.
Es que
Michael
no sé,
Myers
tío,
and
es
all these
Nicolas
different characters
Cage.
all coming together. And you play yourself, or who do you play?
So I play this heightened, exaggerated version of a film actor named Nick Cage. And he's going to a location thinking he's making a movie, and instead he wakes up in the fog. And in the fog, he's surrounded by crows and serial killers, and it's rather amusing. And there's something about it that I think, as a survivor, is like a bonding experience. It's a bit like hide and go seek. You have your 3 other teammates who are survivors with you, and it's teamwork. You're working together to pull through, and I like that. And so that was a large reason for wanting to do it as well, that feeling of bonding with your friends.
And you're fully in for this. I know we heard your voice in there, so you recorded lines for it and everything?
See, I want you to know when you're playing the Nick Cage survivor, I even have, when you're choosing your skins, I even say, always remember to dress to match your talent. I want you to know that you're with me, that we're one, that we're fused. And so it was important to me that everything I do, everything I say, from the scream to the grunt, down to the most minimal, exasperated expression of a sigh, whatever it is, it's my voice, so that we are fused.
All right. Fully method, Nick Cage. I love it. I mean, this is so fun. This
¿Cómo
game,
la
as you
vende?
said, is such an awesome kind of, collaboration.
¿Cómo la
between
vende?
Characters. For you, I mean, how did you find out about Dead by Daylight? Do you know much about the video game
Somebody
world?
very important
Eh.
in my family is a Dead by Daylight enthusiast, and that really put the hook in, pun intended.
No.
Dead by Daylight to me was an opportunity to branch out. I've never been
Hermano, voy retrasadísimo.
into this space before. I'm always looking for new adventures. So this to me was like, wow.
Solo por esto ahora sí me compro el juego. Está gratis en Game Pass. Pero obviamente Nicolas Cage costará.
I didn't say it took
Es un
me
extra.
nothing but a split second to say yes. And speaking about split seconds, what excuse me, what I noticed, excuse me, sinuses, allergies. What I noticed was that every move you make when you're doing this, when you're in the gaming space, it's timed down to the split second. It's a very immersive experience when you're acting out in this space. Because every move, every grunt, every sigh you make has to be timed perfectly with the gamer's moves. So that was something that I learned from this, and I'm always looking to learn something.
Well, we love having you in the video game world. We want to see Nick Cage in more games.
Thank you. Thanks, guys.
Nick, thank you so much. Hopefully the first of many. Nicolas Cage, great to see you, man. Awesome. There you go. Lock it in. Now, for all of you
Se la
who
vela,
want to
se la.
play Nick Cage in Dead by Daylight, the chapter officially comes out on July
Fine.
25th on PC and console, but PC players can try it earlier by downloading the player test build on July 5th. And here's an exclusive first look at Nicolas Cage in Dead by Daylight.
Pero que es de superviviente, ¿no? Obviamente. Qué guapo. Sé que no es el momento, pero me mejoro vitalidad o fuerza. ¿En dónde? Por la cara. ¿Y qué poderes tiene? O sea, ¿qué habilidades tiene? 25 de julio. En el Demon Souls, depende como quieras ir. Es que eso es un mundo, Pancake. Tú ve a tu ritmo, como quieras. Nadie te puede decir que te hagas tal y tal. Tú a tu ritmo. Si quieres ir tocho con fuerza, ve fuerza. Si quieres resistir bastante más, ve. Henry Cavill.
Hello, Witcher fans. We are all gathered here today to share something with you.
Be sure to tune into The Witcher Season 3. Volume 1 Volume 1 debuts on June 29th.
Temporada
only
3.
on Netflix.
Temporada 3.
Watch the world premiere of our brand new trailer for Season 3 of The Witcher.
Temporada 3. Por eso estaba Netflix, por eso está en Netflix. Qué bien, hermano, vaya pedazo de evento, empieza de gordísimo.
It won't get you a statue. But it'll certainly help in keeping you alive.
¿Cómo termina la segunda temporada, tío?
I won't abandon Siri.
Neutrality has consequences too.
Yes. Henry Cavill.
Embrace.
Déjame tocarte una teta. No, esta no está de juegos, pero no sé, está en Netflix y lo van a anunciar. Tercera temporada de Witcher.
It's all connected. And she's at the center of it.
If war is coming, there is no hiding her from it.
¿Por qué peta? ¿Soy yo o es el evento? ¿Cuánta gente hay viendo esto? 366.000 personas. Lo que pagaría para pasar una tarde con Henry y llevar cosas de frikis mientras me enamoro de él. Total, tío. Hostia, la caballería salvaje. La cacería salvaje. La cacería salvaje sale ahí.
The dangers we've seen foretell an even more menacing future. For the first time, I understand real fear.
De mi canal son 200.000. Cómo pelea, cómo pega, cómo mata, cómo le da.
Is that so?
I'll never get over how cute they look for monsters. And they're like, no, please don't hurt me. And then wow. Fangs. Just like a boatload of fangs. All up in your business.
Coming soon on Netflix. Bravo. A ver, tiene que ver con videojuegos. The Witcher es de un videojuego, empezó con un videojuego. Chronos Odyssey, este juego lo vi por ahí metido. ¿Chronos Odyssey puede ser? No, ¿verdad? Será un... What? The Witch Hunt. No se ve mal. No se ve mal. Witchfire. En 20 de septiembre. No se ve mal. VR. Ya empezamos con la VR. Ya empezamos con la VR. Literal. Si tuviera VR lo fliparía, pero como no tengo ni un duro. Michael B. Jordan hacendado. Y tiene el mismo peinado que usaba en la de Wakanda. El mismo puto peinado. Are you ready? Stretch your limits. With the world's first 49 OLED. El Calisto. O sea, no es Michael o sí, ha caído las drogas. Remnant 2, ayer lo vimos. Tocho, Remnant 2, ayer lo vimos. Tocho, Remnant 2, ayer lo vimos. Tocho. Te imagino que lo vimos. Sí. Esto es más gameplay que ayer. El bingo. Hostia, que ha salido el bingo.
No turning back after this. You sure?
Remake no hay, Bully 2 no hay, Half-Life tampoco, pero no, juego de cartas no ha salido, Hideo Kojima tampoco, juego de Kaneko tampoco, Silson, Cyberpunk, Payday. Nada, estamos bien. Solo ha salido juego RPG todavía. Juego RPG. Hermano, qué guapo. Se ve muchísimo mejor que el primero. Hostia. Mira que el 1 me gustó, pero viendo esto... Mucho mejor, tío. Aquí han enseñado muchísimo más que en el evento de ayer. Yo te digo. Dios. Remnant 2. 25 de julio.
All right, we have much more Summer Game Fest to come, including a first look at the gameplay of Alan Wake 2, the world premiere of the new season
Ahora ha puesto a Henry Cavill en su
Call
bingo.
of Duty Season 4.
Es que yo no hice el bingo, yo copié lo que puso Dogos. Pero claro, tampoco tenía en mente tanta barbaridad.
On TikTok to react to the news. And we want to welcome everyone co-streaming the show live on TikTok, Twitch, YouTube, and other platforms. For those of you on Twitch, we also have a special Warframe Twitch drop, a free Steinax Warframe for watching more than 30 minutes of the show. Now,
Drops, tenemos drops por la cara. No, pero es ellos en su Twitch.
In a brand new game built from the ground up in a style that I think is going to get this fan base and longtime fans of video games very excited. Here's another Summer Game Fest global game announcement.
Atrás lo está
New
flipando.
thrills with a classic feel.
Volvemos a 1997. Vamos. Ojo, remake. ¿Tenemos bingo? Si es un remake, hay bingo. Remaster, yo creo que es remake. ¿Se considera remake esto? Yo creo que sí. No, creo que es un juego distinto, ¿no? No, creo. O cuenta como remake. Wow. Sonic Superstars. No, es juego nuevo, no cuenta. No hay bingo. Oh. No lo vivo, es que cabrones.
How about that? A new standard for 2D classic Sonic that's bound to appeal to new and legacy fans.
Es que este evento hay de todo, tío.
This past April,
De
Honkai
todo.
Star Rail launched,
Otoño.
and as you're about to see, the game is bringing an exciting new character to space fantasy RPGs. However, we don't just have a new peak for current players, but also for those awaiting the game's release
No remake.
on PlayStation. Take a look.
No, porque tiene otro nombre. Chinos. Tenemos bingo, juego de Kaneko.
Don't you get bored running across the map every day?
Juego de Kaneko. anunciado. Tenemos bingo, juego de Canecro.
Another busy day ahead of us.
Tacho, tacho, tacho. Canecro gameplay. Vale. 2 más y hacemos línea, Aquí. 2 más y es línea. Credit card gameplay.
Need a hand? My pleasure. Let's see some sparks fly.
Una cosa compensa a la otra, sí.
Never mind, I miscalculated. Can you let me have some fun this time?
¿Es vi de LOL? No lo vi. No la vi. O una copia. Ya sabéis cómo es Genshin Impact y el Hoyoverse y toda esta gente. A lo mejor es una copia. Es muy complicada esa línea, también te digo ya. ¿Cuál es la línea? Papers, Please 2 y Half-Life. Lies of P.
Which is coming to Game Pass, PlayStation, and PC this year.
Lies of
Well,
P.
if you're wondering exactly when, we have news to share with you on its release with this brand new trailer.
Lies of P. Lies of P. Lies of P. Hermano, qué juegazo. Tengo unas ganas de este juego y sale día 1 en Game Pass. ¿Cómo me voy a meter este juego? La que se avecina gameplay. Abre las puertas como en los Souls, cabrones. Vaya pedazo de espada, loco. Dios. Cómo me encantan los Souls. Cómo se nota que soy un puto friki de los Souls, tío. El melenas, eso soy yo. El canelita. Es gameplay, ¿eh? Eso es gameplay. Fecha. Julio. Octubre. Julio, octubre. Septiembre 19. Y puedes jugar a la demo. ¿Jugamos a la demo? No sé. ¿Vamos a la demo? Quiero jugar a la demo.
Demo for Lies of P is now available across PlayStation, Xbox, and PC. Check it out and prepare for the release on September 19th. Now it's time for the reveal of a visually stunning new game based on a classic manga with a story and world created by one of the most celebrated anime artists of all time. This is one of those games that I feel lucky we get to reveal for the first time here at Summer Game Fest. And I think you'll be pretty hyped once you see the gameplay, all built in Unreal Engine 5. Here we go.
No sé qué ha dicho, pero Unreal Engine 5. No lo he escuchado lo anterior, estaba concentrado. ¿Kenshi? ¿Esto qué es? What the hell is this? ¿Borderlands? ¿De los creadores de Borderlands? No, ¿qué es esto? Basado en un anime. Ah. Dragon Ball. Akira Toriyama. Este es el ¿Cómo se llama? ¿Dragon algo? ¿No? No, no es Dragon Ball, es otro. Pero se parece mucho, vaya. Qué guapo. Sandland.
ちょっと運転させてくれよ。
おやめなさい王子、こんな人間の機械。いいぞ、やってみるか。
いいのか？
いいのか? Sandland. No me he visto el anime.
Sandland, get ready to become an unlikely hero in an adventure where you don't need to be human to save humanity. That's coming from Bandai Namco, and we're excited to see more of it soon. Independent games are such an important part of the industry, and one thing that's very important to us at Summer Game Fest is
¿Y por qué
supporting
dice que
those
está
creators
basado
as
en un
well.
anime?
After the live show, stay tuned for Day of the Devs from I'm8bit and Double Fine with some incredible indie game reveals.
Solo manga.
Now, one of the biggest independent
Basado en
publishers is
un manga.
Annapurna Interactive. And later this month, as part of Summer Game Fest, they'll be
Se ha
revealing
equivocado.
a number of ambitious new projects. Let's see how many you can figure out in this little tease.
Yo escuché anime. Oh, el Stray. ¿Qué? El Outer Wilds. Annapurna Interactive Showcase. Al 29 de junio, ojo. Showcase de Annapurna. Ese está tocho, ese puede estar tocho. Voy a ver dónde está. Pues estuvo nominado a Juego del Año.
RPG from NCSoft and Amazon Games with an always changing environment, massive scale, PvPvE, and the ability to transform into creatures to battle across land, sea, and air. Here's a look at Throne and Liberty.
De Amazon Games. Los de Amazon tenían un juego que era guapo, pero no me acuerdo cuál era. Esa espada se parece mucho a la de Guts. Esa espada que ha sido. Muerto. Mira esa espada. A ver, el gameplay, la animación es la polla, pero esto no es gameplay, ¿sabes? La animación es la polla, pero el gameplay... Ahora es gameplay. Ojo. Nada mal, ¿eh? ¿Pero que es un MMO? ¿Es un MMO o qué? Hostia. No, no creo que sea un MMO. Será un RPG cooperativo o algo así. Throne and Liberty. Pero nomás porque no sé yo qué cojones tiene la gente con los gatos. A ver, el estrella lo vi y es interesante, pero tampoco para el hype que tiene. Players want and sign up to touch test. Uy, yo quiero.
Looks great. I also want to say hello to everybody watching on Steam right now. I'm sorry
Hola.
I don't have any free Steam decks for you right now, but on June 19th,
no, yo no.
Steam Next Fest does return, giving fans a
En
chance to
Steam
try
no.
out hundreds of new in-development
En YouTube.
games. One of them is the free-to-play medieval
Me
fantasy
confirmo por el cariño que el juego, el de la que se avecina,
Warhaven
será de mundo
Exile,
abierto tipo
which
Souls.
lets you transform into supernatural immortals. Here's a new look.
Con la cookie de NPC en la tienda. Chrono Odyssey. Este es el Chrono Odyssey. No. Quiero ver si sale el Chrono Odyssey, tío. Tiene muy buena pinta el Chrono Odyssey. Solo hoy el bingo, usuario. Solo hoy, solo hoy. Para el Xbox hay otro. Hacemos otro. Pensamos otro y le hacemos otro. Porque mañana no hay, ¿o sí? No, esto no es el Chrono Odyssey. ¿Qué es esto? No se ve mal, pero ¿qué es esto? Yo no lo pensé, así que a mí no me culpes. Y dando ideas, pensad para los siguientes showcase. GTA 7. Warhaven. Este yo lo vi, es un free to play, creo. Play for free en Steam. Del 19 al 26. Del 19 al 26. ¿Lo probamos? Tiene muy buena pinta, ¿eh? El Warhaven se llama. A ver, esto me la pela. Espérate, ¿va a salir una segunda parte? Ok. ¿No? Ah, no. Somebody said free?
Pilgrims, summer is coming, and with it a lot of cool stuff
Sí, mira,
will make its
Warhaven.
way to Dying Light Tuesday Human. Get ready for darker, more dangerous nights and roaming volatiles complete with
Ojo,
improved
lo
parkour,
jugamos, lo
rolling out
jugamos.
with the next
Mañana,
update in
sí, eso.
June. Then,
Se ve tocho,
after
tengo
that,
ganas de
we'll kick
probarlo.
off an even season like you have
Igual no
never
me
seen
corre.
before. Trust me, for one of them you will want to get your butt barbed wired. Very soon, you will get the deadliest summers to date.
Lo podemos probar. Nada, juegazo. ¿Crash Bandicoot? ¿Pero de qué? Como un sandbox. Crash Bandicoot Rumble. Psychonauts. ¿Anuncio de Game Pass o qué? Samsung Gaming Hub.
Welcome back to Summer Game Fest. Isn't that great? By the way, Crash Team Rumble is going to feature playable Ripperoo and Engine, Neo Cortex's right-hand guy in Season 1. Now, it's time to change the topic and descend into madness. Joining me is a guy who was last on stage at the Game Awards 2021 to announce Alan Wake 2. He's come all the way from Finland. Please welcome from Remedy, Sam Lake.
Ah, Alan Wake 2.
Good to see you. Looking dapper as always.
Thank you. Thank you.
Well, we are so excited because when you announced Alan Wake 2 at the Game Awards, you said 2023. We are in 2023. It's coming this October, and we are so excited about this, Sam. I know it's been a long time coming for fans and for you. 13 years since the first Alan Wake. So tell us a bit about what can we expect in the sequel.
It's been quite a journey, yes.
Yeah.
Alan Wake 2 is Remedy's first survival horror game. We have 2 playable characters. It's a 50-50 split between them. They are on their own separate terrifying journeys through 2 different worlds, and yet it's all connected. And the player gets to switch between them at given points in the story.
Mira al público, loco. No me mira a mí, no le mira a él, mira al
Yeah, we
público.
saw, obviously, at the PlayStation event, you revealed Saga, the second character. Tell us a bit about her. She's in Bright Falls, and she's sort of living a narrative that Alan has written. Is that right?
Well, that's a good question to ask going into this. So,
El exitoso y guapo y el otro juega juegos.
Character, of course, trying to escape from the nightmare dimension of the
En verdad se
darkness.
parecen,
And then we have Saga, our new hero, FBI agent, coming to the Pacific Northwest small town of Bright Falls, together with her partner, Alex Casey.
Okay. So how and they're somehow linked in some way, right?
They are coming to investigate a series of rituals.
Hay que jugar a Alan Wake también. Mucho juego,
very
tío, poco
quickly,
tiempo.
the investigation turns into a nightmare when they discover pages of a horror
No veas esta nueva moda de inclusión, arruina todo, la nueva protagonista es negra.
by a certain missing writer.
Está guapo, está guapo. O sea, tienes 50-50. Mitad de juegos juegas con la policía y mitad de juegos juegas con Alan.
Around them.
Interesting. So obviously, it's Alan is still going to be playable in the game. You're going to experience his journey, but Saga, this is sort of new character, and there is that.
Se llama
sort of link.
Saga.
Tell us a bit about. You said split 50-50. Do they have separate missions? How? Because I think you can play them in sort of different sequences or orders if you want, right?
Yeah, we go into the experience playing as Saga, and it's a sequel. But it's also a standalone experience. We are not expecting
Una locura,
everybody
vaya.
to do homework
Una fumara.
if they have not played the original game. This can be enjoyed as is. Saga doesn't know anything about the lore, about the supernatural in this world. She will be going in very quickly. She has to learn to survive. And with that, all the players will be on that journey with her. And then we open up the experience so that you can hop to play Alan Wake in the dark place as he's trying to find his way out. And you can keep on playing as Saga in the Pacific Northwest as the investigation goes on. And you are free to switch between them. There are a lot of connection
Mi padre te
points
escucha insultar a los
in
negros.
many
Y estoy de
surprising
acuerdo
ways,
contigo.
but there is no right way
Tu padre
to
un
play
máquina.
through this. You can choose. You
Salud.
can go on as Alan all the way close to the end, or as Saga, or you can keep hopping between these two sides of it.
Well, you're always so good at kind of telling challenging, interesting narratives and unique
Alan
ways.
Wake no sale, hubiéramos puesto Alan Wake también, tío, en el bingo. Mal bingo, este bingo pocho.
Intertwine, I'm sure, throughout the
Pero tengo fe en
experience.
Hideo
Today, though,
Kojima,
I know you
Silent
brought with you
Hill y GTA.
some gameplay of Saga's adventure. We're just going to see a raw segment of the game, right?
Yeah, raw gameplay for the first time ever. This is early on from the experience.
They're hyped, Sam. They're ready for it. So tell us, what are we going to see? What
supernatural forces of darkness have brought the murder victim, in this case, back to life as a monster. And Saga is outside Bright Falls at Cauldron Lake, trying to find him and stop him.
Okay, with that, let's take a look at raw, unedited gameplay from Alan Wake 2. Thanks, Sam.
Thank you.
Y ni siquiera está aquí. Gameplay no final. Ojo. Mira la interfaz. Pistola de servicio, 12 balas. La batería de la linterna, ojo, importante. La linterna tiene batería. ¿Cómo se nota que en YouTube el bitrate está mucho mejor hecho, tío? Lo estaréis viendo pixelado por el bitrate, pero en YouTube... En YouTube... Y aquí aparece un bicho, ¿no? Aquí aparece un bicho. Esto estaba en el tráiler, ¿no? Ah, no aparece. Ahí está. Pero ahora aparece otro. Ahí está. Mala puntería. Qué malo el... ¿Cojones? Ah, no es de la linterna, es de un poder que ha hecho. Mano, qué guapo como es el desgaste. Mira el desgaste. La sangre. La linterna tiene batería, pero cuando la usa como arma. What the hell? La escopeta. Pequeño spoiler de la escopeta. ¿Qué coño? Un corazón. Corazón tatuado. ¿Por qué graba en mi casa? ¿Con qué permiso? Qué guapo, tío.
Glad you're on this case with me, Anderson. Killer left a message.
It's for us.
We were all trapped in a horror story. The horror story wanted us to...
Este es el primer tráiler.
There's something I'm forgetting. Something important. Something's not right.
October 17.
A long time coming, but Alan Wake 2 looks incredible. Thank you to Sam and Remedy for that first look at gameplay. Now let's get a first look at the co-op campaign of Warhammer Space Marine 2 from Saber and Focus.
Warhammer, vamos. No soy fan, pero me mola.
Facing a Tyranid splinter fleet. They engaged us on 2 planets, Avarax and Kadaku. I'll be straight with you, Titus. I have my reservations about your reinstatement. There could be questions. Will that be a problem? No, Captain. Tyranids! My pledge is eternal service. Xenos inbound! Eviscerate this abomination!
Qué guapo, es como un en tercera persona, un modo historia o qué. Bueno, lo ha dicho cooperativo, ¿no? Qué guapo. Never surrender. Pero ya hay otro de este juego, ¿no? ¿O qué? Es que en 1 hora tengo Minecraft con los panas. No, 1 hora más, no creo que tenga 1 hora más. Media hora, 40 minutos seguramente, porque van a ser las 10. Hora y media seguramente. 10:30 creo que se acaba esto. Creo. Who the fuck are you? Ojo. 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 No sé qué es esto. Mola, ¿eh? Mis patatas. Decisiones, imperio... Pff. Yes, Your Grace. Está guapo, ¿eh? No está nada mal. El Andrés está haciendo esa tremenda paja.
Beautiful indie game, yes, Your Grace, Snowfall. Now it is time for another global game announcement, and this one comes from the minds of Saber Interactive, Focus Entertainment, and yes, horror master John Carpenter.
Ojo.
It's a brand new world, a brand new story,
Ojo.
and looks like a heck of a lot of fun. Check this out.
Saber y Focus también, los del Warhammer. ¿Qué será esto?
We gotta be ready. Nobody half-asses it this time. Ruby.
Tiene una Bon Jovi.
On my mark. 5.
Ah, zombies.
3, 2, 1.
¿O no? Toxic Commando. Zombies. A ver, temazo, pero... Zombies. Está bien. Zombies tochos. Zombies. Left 4 Dead mundo abierto. Y la de innovar se la saben. Total, tío. Lo único bueno de este tráiler es la música. A ver, han ido tochísimo tras tochísimo. Algo mierdilla tenía que salir para equilibrar más que todo. Algo pochilla tendría que salir.
More unexpected collaboration.
Shut
John
up.
Carpenter and Saber, Toxic Commando. That looks tons of fun. You guys think any of those zombies made it? I don't know. All right. Well, this August brings the long-awaited full 1.0 release of Baldur's Gate 3.
Baldur's Gate.
And today, a new member is joining
Hermano,
the
me vi
cast.
como una hora del Revenant jugando
Aboard
esto, tío.
Enver Gortash, the commander of a mechanical
El Early
army
Access, o no sé qué tenía.
He's a second antagonist and is voiced by a familiar name.
El Baldur's Gate. Tiene pinta, tiene buena pinta. Nunca he jugado a ningún Baldur's Gate, pero tiene buena pinta este.
Enver Gortash, swearest thou by Balduran's blade to defend the citizens of Baldur's Gate from enemies within and without?
You are soon to witness the people of Baldur's Gate granting me complete power over them. A new age is upon us. Gods have
Jason
mercy on
Isaacs.
those who would stand in our way.
Gorfa.
A mad dog understands the yank of the leash from the hand of its master, but it cannot be an equal. You can be my equal. There's an old wisdom. A brittle alliance can never be mended.
No le queda nada a la voz al
It can only
personaje.
break. I want to lead this city to glory, not scorch its earth.
Friends, allies, to my side. Let us usher in a new dawn. This city is mine.
I'm not ready to call you enemy. What do you say? Shall we be allies?
Baldur's Gate 3. El 31 de agosto de 2023. A la vuelta de la esquina.
He said it was under control.
It isn't you I answer to, Gortash.
¿Tú te jugó hasta el Firewatch? No. ¿Qué tal el Firewatch? No he jugado.
Baldur's Gate 3 is on track, Sven tells me, still for the end of August, and we can't wait to check that out. All right, this fall, Marvel Games and Insomniac are set to bring Spider-Man 2.
Por favor, que no sean 15 minutos de gameplay.
Sounds like you guys are a little hyped, so to tell us more is Brian Intihar, game director at Insomniac. Brian, thanks for coming by. I know you guys are deep in development. First of all, looks like we have some fancy art behind us. Is this the box?
This is the box art. This
Okay.
is, you know, this is it. Here it is. I mean,
It has 2 on the box for a reason, because this game features 2 Spider-Men, so we're really excited about it.
Absolutely. Peter and Miles.
Lo estresado que tiene que estar ese señor, tío.
You know, experience that you guys are doing with these
Y toda la cara de
characters.
cansado de la vida.
You saw some great gameplay at the PlayStation Showcase, but I want to talk about the 2
Es chile de historia interesante. No hay que leer tanto, ya que los personajes hablan.
There are more.
Firewatch. Lo he visto muchas veces. Le voy a echar un vistazo.
We got
Firewatch.
the reveal at the PlayStation event. So tell us a bit about him and how he factors in.
Kraven's very different from any character we've done. He's not, he's not powered by magic or, tech. He's just the best hunter in the world, and he's coming to New York for his greatest hunt. And what's better than all of the Marvel characters that live in New York City? So Peter, Miles, and others, he's on the hunt.
Qué guapo,
And others, ...
Yes.
Wallpaper,
But,
wallpaper.
Venom also, obviously, Symbiote is a part of this whole story, as we saw in the gameplay. Oh, there you go. Good reaction to the art.
I'm glad you're happy.
I don't know how much you're going to tell us
Hostia.
about Venom. Is this, can you tell, is this an Osborn Venom? Can you tell, what's the origin of Eddie Brock Venom?
Qué
or-
guapo está hecho, tío.
It is not Eddie Brock.
Okay.
Our goal was to tell an original story, something
Yes.
you haven't seen in the comics or the movies yet. Obviously,
Wow.
we love Venom for a reason.
Yeah.
All those things you love about the character are going to be there, but how the story plays out, who is Venom, you have to play the game to see how it goes.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow. Okay. There's a bit of a tease. Now,
Oh.
obviously, the
Ojo, digo.
symbiote is a big part of the gameplay, and one of the things I think we were all struck with the footage that you showed at the PlayStation Showcase was, how that is going to really impact the gameplay when you're playing as, Peter. So tell us a bit about that and how, the gameplay is going to be dramatically different.
Yeah, I mean, I think you saw it in just the raw power, the strength, and even the transformation of Peter's moves in that gameplay.
Ya vimos ese gameplay de
We
15
call him
minutos.
the acrobatic improviser, him and Miles, but you can tell there's a lot more strength, a lot more raw power.
No me lo pongas de nuevo, por
which
favor.
You saw both in the moves and how Peter talks. So
Que no
it's
tengo
not
la
just
Play
what happens
5,
in the gameplay,
loco.
it's what happens, how the story plays out.
Interesting. So how it
No
affects
tengo
him
la
as
Play
well.
5.
I mean, you saw some of that, and there's much more of that journey when you play the game.
And I know the journey is also more expansive. You've got Queens, Brooklyn, so even more of sort of
Yeah,
city
I mean, the
racing,
city
right?
is pretty much doubled in size. So it's Manhattan, Queens, Brooklyn, and
Solo
then
sale para Play
being
5,
use the
sí.
Red Wings to traverse at speeds
A ver, harán lo mismo con el primer Spider-Man y el Miles Morales que ahora están en Steam. Esperarán un año, 2 años como mucho y lo sacarán para PC. Pero seguramente el primer año solo Play 5.
Said at the end, fall 2023, and I think, we're like,
Los que se joden son los de Play 4.
You guys feeling
Los que sí se joden son de Play 4.
You're gonna make it this fall?
Jeff, I know you like exclusives.
Yes.
And I can promise you we are very confident what we're going to tell you right now.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Let's take a look.
El doble de grande. Oh.
Nailing it, October 20th, Spider-Man 2, exclusively for PlayStation 5.
Got it.
Awesome. Well, Brian, thanks so much for stopping by. I know you got a lot of work to do. Wrapping up the game. And
Ya,
we'll check
esto
it
ha
out
sido
October.
mejor, pero muchísimo mejor que 15 minutos de gameplay.
All right. Now let's take a look at Pal World, a multiplayer open-world survival crafting game where you can befriend and collect mysterious creatures called Pal, who can also fight. In other words, it's kind of like Pokemon with guns.
Lo he adivinado.
And
Qué cosa.
then we're going to look at the Land of the Morning Light, a new expansion to Black Desert Online, which recreates the mythical folktales from Korea's
Que no es una
Joseon
puta mierda de
Dynasty,
estreno.
and some huge bosses too.
La fecha. Ah. No vengo por Spider-Man. El bingo es una mierda. Pokémon. O sea, el bingo es un cachondeo, señores. Está el Papers, Please 2, está el GTA 6, está el Half-Life. Se nota un poco, ¿no? Que el bingo es un poco... Es el bingo imaginable, es el bingo de tus sueños. ¿Qué? ¿Qué hace con una escopeta? ¿Qué hace un entrenador Pokémon con un AK? Me saca de contexto totalmente, tío. Me saca de contexto brutal. En verdad nos hubiéramos tomado el bingo en serio, podríamos haberle sacado los 100 a Mati. Por eso no lo he hecho en serio. El siguiente bingo que hagamos no ha puesto nada. ¿Vale? Simplemente bingo. Ojo. Se parece al Black Desert, ¿no? ¿Es el Black Desert? Parece el Black Desert. Land of the Black Desert, ahí está. Es de Black Desert.
Our story is more than what hobbits and elves know. It is time we told it ourselves. With hammer and axe we mine.
Hermano, lo de un puto entrenador Pokémon con una AK me ha sacado de quicio, tío.
Middle Earth, delving for riches. Yet the greatest treasure remains out of our reach. Moria.
Dale, Pikachu.
Come, my fellow dwarves.
Encima disparando el otro Pokémon que es un boss.
It's time we took back.
¿Esto de qué es? El Señor de los Anillos. Ahí está. The Lord of the Rings. El retorno de Moria. De los enanos estos. Callisto Protocol. Samsung Odyssey OLED. Lo mismo. ¿Esto qué es? ¿Un breaking? No será lo mismo que hicieron con Gollum. Espero que no. Espero que no.
All right, now we're going to look at an exciting new mobile game from a legendary
¿Móvil?
franchise.
¿Cómo? ¿Móvil? No, gracias. Para iOS y Android. ¿Final Fantasy? Por la cara. Final Fantasy para móvil. Se escucha de fondo el boot. Ay, Dios mío. ¿Qué tal, Nubrex? Estás perdido de tu juego favorito. Sacaron un nuevo Genshin. No, mentira. No sé, un tráiler. Pero ¿por qué se ve así y luego se ve así? ¿Sabes? ¿Y esto es para móvil? Esto no lo corre mi móvil, ya te lo digo yo. ¿En qué momento de mierda he llegado? Te has perdido todo lo bueno, ya te digo yo. Te has perdido todo lo bueno, de verdad. Final Fantasy VII Ever Crisis. Lo estaba mirando en Twitter mientras comía. Está guapo.
Pre-registration for Final Fantasy VII Ever Crisis has just started, and users will have the chance to participate in an upcoming closed beta test. Now, speaking of Final Fantasy... No.
¿Por qué gritan?
Today, during Summer Game Fest, DoorDash has your back. You can get a free burrito when you order from Taco Bell using the code
El puto as.
GameFest. Plus, get the chance to win a Final Fantasy 16 prize pack. DoorDash, stay in your game.
DoorDash,
Yep, we
¿qué
got
es
you.
esto?
All right.
¿Cómo que
Now,
DoorDash?
here's a look at the game we debuted last year at TGA. Banishers Ghosts of New Eden, the story of two ghost hunters in the haunted wilds of North America.
Todos felices. Y era una... Ah, este es el Aveum. No, ¿esto qué es?
Life to the living, death to the dead.
Focus está en todos lados.
We are banishers. We end suffering for those who live.
No te emociones, chaval.
We bring closure to those who don't.
Oh.
I want us back, Red.
Nah, mi juego. Mi juego. Mi juego.
I want revenge on what killed me.
Yo cuando me despierto.
As the man says, we face a choice, simple and awful. I banish you.
Ahí puedes elegir, tienes elecciones.
Death to the dead.
Yo no lo voy a tocar porque ya se está petando, creo.
To be together again.
Cojones.
Or do we
Está guapo este.
Come out, wherever you are. Come on, show yourself.
Red.
Come on, show yourself, matey. Todo el acento. Banishers. A finales de 2023. Mola. Lo voy a jugar este, no es coña. Me ha flipado. Yakuza. También quiero jugar un Yakuza. Es que tío, dice. No sé qué jugar. Mañana probamos el Warhaven ese y otro juego nuevo. No sé, quiero jugar un Yakuza, tío. Quiero jugar un Yakuza. ¿Qué tan fumada es empezar el Yakuza 0 mañana? Mañana mismo. Yakuza 0. ¿Qué tan fumada es? ¿Tiene relación entre ellos? Eso no lo sé. Lo investigaré bien. A ver cuál es el primero cronológicamente o si no hace falta. Pero quiero jugar un Yakuza, tío. Es que es una fumada. Yo me estoy jugando al 0, Mati. ¿Lo haces al propio? Usuario, ¿cronológicamente tienen que ver o cómo va eso? Joder, me ha petado. Like a Dragon Gaiden. Sega. Cuando cierre este directo voy a estar pensando ¿qué juego mañana? ¿Qué juego mañana? Al Inside, al Yakuza, al Metro Light, al... Tengo tantos juegos en mente, tío. Jugaré lo primero que salga la polla, da igual. Empieza por el 0, Like a Dragon. Luego Like a Dragon. Si quieres luego te explico mejor. Ah, o sea, el 0 es el primero cronológicamente. Porque el 0 no es el primer Yakuza que salió. Pero cronológicamente sí. Vale. Primero el 0 y luego el Kiwami. Vale, luego lo vemos bien. Pero el 0 es el primero, ¿no? Vale, vale. ¿Esto qué es? Voy a preguntar ¿esto qué es con todo? Watch me. ¿Esto qué es? Subnáutica... tercera persona. Under the Waves. Subnáutica 2. Subnáutica de tarde.
It's a beautiful new game, Under the Waves, and today, incidentally, is World Ocean Day. Fun fact. All right, next, Call of Duty. Well, there's a new Call of Duty coming this fall, along with Warzone Mobile. Today, we're going to give you the first ever look at Season 4 of Modern Warfare 2 Warzone, launching next week. Here's our first look at Vondel, a new Warzone location with points of interest, including a medieval castle, a soccer stadium, and an abandoned zoo. Yep, it's all happening. Check it out. Here you go.
No aprenden, tío. Pero sigue vendiendo como unos desgraciados. ¿El mapa ese no es del Black Ops 3? Mentira, así no se juega. Mentira. Yo camino 2 pasos y me matan. Eso es mentira. Yo corro así y estoy muerto. El camino más fácil es Yakuza 0, luego Yakuza Kiwami 1 y luego Kiwami 2. Y de ahí partes bastante bien. Vale, pero yo empiezo con el Yakuza 0, eso es lo que quiero saber, nada más. Porque ya de por sí el Yakuza 0 dura sus horas, ¿no? 20 horas creo que dura. ¿De promedio? ¿20 horas? ¿O cuánto?
Season 4 next week. Today is a big day for video games, but also a huge day for Porsche. The iconic German automaker turned 75 years old today. And to celebrate their contributions in the automotive and gaming space, and we've all raced a 911 in some point at a game, Xbox has teamed up with Porsche for a limited edition run of 75 consoles inspired by 6 famous Porsche race cars. And I'm thrilled to debut the first design here today inspired by the Porsche 963 that's racing this weekend at the 100th running of the 24 Hours of Le Mans. Let's take a look.
...75 años. Ah, vale, es una edición de la Xbox. No está mal. Ah, mira, la tiene. Está bonita. Parece de las Olimpiadas. ¿Esto qué es? Algún coleccionista se lo compra, 100%.
Phoenix Labs are building the next great entry into the cozy farm sim genre. We all like a cozy game inspired by classics like Animal Crossing and Stardew Valley. Previously announced for Nintendo Switch, there's now some exciting news for PC players too. Let's take a look at Fae Farm.
Girl.
Dear friend, life in Azoria's been treating me well. Days pass so quickly. Before I know it, they turn into seasons.
Stardew Valley 3D.
It's been a breath of fresh air. I think we found a way to get cozy and settle in.
Stardew Valley 3D.
But
Esto que es pero literal.
more I've been itching to
Tendrás que
explore.
descargarle la traducción al español por separado a los Yakuza.
Realms where magic
Recreó el
comes to meet
emote.
us. As long as we're prepared, we can face anything.
Silencio, es super cool.
What do you say? There's so much yet to discover.
Juego de Nubrex.
Are you ready?
Y para la Switch, aprovecha. Fae Farm. Ha molado a la gente.
We promised variety. There it is, Fae Farm and Mortal Kombat in the same show, only at Summer Game Fest. Now, please welcome
Pero usuario, si yo en Game Pass, por ejemplo, ¿cómo le instalo la traducción al Yakuza?
developers behind the popular collectible card game Marvel Snap. What's up, Ben?
Uy, el Marvel Snap, hermano. El Marvel Snap fue un vicio. Por un mes completo me fue un vicio y luego lo dejé. Me aburrí.
Spider-Verse content you've been doing, lots going on over there, right?
Yeah, it's been exciting. We've been doing a bunch of new features, some of the wildest cards we've ever made.
Cuánta energía, loco, cuánta energía.
Some new game modes, yeah.
Yeah, new game. Is that a segue, Ben?
Certainly, yeah. I'm excited to announce Marvel Snap's biggest update ever. We have a new game mode coming next week. It's Conquest mode. It's a great way to get a super competitive experience and some exciting new rewards. but you don't have to wait till next week. If you haven't tried Marvel Snap, go download it right now on your mobile device or early access on Steam.
All right, Ben. I love the enthusiasm, Ben. That's what I got. That's you. You're made for you.
¿Cuánta energía tiene este señor?
You brought something fun with you for us to watch, right?
Oh, yeah. So listen, I am incredible at card games, so I often win. But some people, and maybe you've had this experience, Jeff, some people lose.
Yeah. Okay. Fair.
And I like to think it's because they suck. No offense, Jeff. But sometimes, sometimes it's because they might just be a little bit unlucky.
Cue the tape.
Oh, snap.
Nah, mis papis.
Okay, I don't have an ideal hand of cards here, but that's fine. I'll see what I draw in future turns. Anyway, let's reveal the first location.
Labuntus 1. Each player destroys their deck.
Okay, I guess I will work with what I have. I'll play Medusa on location number 2. She gets plus
¿Este
2
quién es?
power. And let's see the next location.
Clover Dangerfield has a 25% chance of destroying your cow.
Okay, well, I mean, 25% isn't that bad. And it's gone.
¿Este quién es?
Okay, well, I have some powerful cards in my hand, so I can just wait. Let's
Perdona
see
mi
the next
ignorancia.
location.
The Big Barn. Players cannot play 4, 5, or 6 cost cows.
You gotta be kidding me.
Also, if you don't play a card this turn, you have 0 friends.
Now you're just being mean.
Still to come, we're going to look at Immortals of Avium from EA Originals and Ascendant, and the world premiere first look at Chapter 4, Season 3 of Fortnite Wilds. Now, if you're looking for the smartest way to level up your gaming this summer, compare top credit cards side by side with NerdWallet and start maximizing your cash back.
Hay un cabrón aquí con un cinturón de la WWE.
Now, here's a look at King Arthur
Hay
Legends
un cabrón
Rise, a
ahí.
new cross-platform
América.
UE5
Estados
game
Unidos.
for mobile and PC, a fantasy squad RPG.
El que ponía audios del chat en público, ¿no? No sé, había otro parecido chino. Ni idea.
Arthur, I have sacrificed everything to save your kind.
Ojo. Hermano, el evento. Nunca serás Dragon's Dogma. Y encima va a salir Dragon's Dogma 2, tío. ¿Esto qué es? King Arthur. Ah, para móvil también.
Wayfinders. Do you remember the fall? The gloom
Wayfinder.
descended on Skylight. You rallied to protect the beacon and paid a terrible price.
Este lo quiero catar, soy un fricazo.
And the world was broken.
¿Pero esto es una nueva IP o esto ya estaba antes? No sé qué es esto.
And return to us.
This world needs champions.
¿Y quién la hace? Tiene gráficos de Paladins. Yo. ¿A qué pregunto? Wayfinder. Become a founder. Get early access. No. Bueno, con Unreal Engine 5, madre mía, esto es otro juego, tío. Esto es otro juego. Esto ya no lo corre mi PC, Esto ya no. Esto mi PC, no.
Steve, seriously? You don't start
stand a chance.
Project under construction.
What the fuck is this? Stellaris Nexus.
What do you say, guys? One more game?
Good morning, scavenger. Scan your surroundings to retrieve and recycle anything that could be of value
Mano,
to
¿cómo
Scavex.
me pones diferentes juegos al mismo tiempo, eh? Vaya transición. One more game, no. Space Trash Scamper. Otro juego.
Captain's log.
Paradox.
Stardate 43152.4.
No puede, no sé, anunciar GTA 6 por
Fleet is cautiously entering hostile territory.
para el bingo.
And the crew is standing by in case they have contact.
We are the Borg. Lower your shields and surrender your ships. Your culture will adapt to service us. Resistance is futile.
Tus muertos en caballo, hijo de puta. Star Trek Infinite.
Hey there, Summer Game Fest 2023. It's Will Arnett here. Yeah. Right?
Yeah.
My buddy Anthony Mackie and I have been working on this for some time now. We're really excited to share with you Twisted Metal, which is streaming only on Peacock starting July 27th.
Twisted Metal?
And I'm very excited to share a sneak peek of the character of Sweet Tooth, who I had the pleasure of voicing. Hope you enjoy it. Check it out.
This is gonna be
Qué guapo.
Swung a little wide there.
¿Qué hace Halcón aquí? Lo han echado de los Avengers, ¿no? Nah, se ha quedado en bancarrota. Nah, vaya pringao.
I'm guessing you don't fight much outside of your car now, do you?
Look, Clown, I don't need four wheels to kick your ass.
Twisted Metal, pero ¿qué hace aquí ahora?
Any chance we can get this back in the cars?
How about a little kill music?
¿Qué es esto? Es de un juego, se llama Twisted Metal. Es un juego como de coches así y explosiones. Pero es viejo.
What? All night long.
Let me see that thong.
Like it when the beat go? Baby, let your booty go. Girl, you want to show? The thong, the thong, thong, thong. Do you love this silver-haired god? Don't lie to me.
Yeah, man. Look, I listened to Unleash the Dragon so many times the disc broke. I'm not a liar.
You said you were coming
¿Pero esto
to my
qué es?
show.
¿Una serie o qué?
Shot at me.
It was a misunderstanding. I've been getting shot at ever since I can remember. It's a forced habit, I guess.
Sounds like you have trust issues.
Twisted Metal, claro, pero... New Series. Ah, que es una serie de televisión.
Who hasn't dreamt of duplicating oneself in order to multitask? This new hack and slash game with a tactical twist allows you to do just that. Brought to you from France, here's the world premiere reveal trailer of Lisfunga, the time shift warrior, coming later this year to PC.
Cabrón.
Goddess of time.
10:30.
Receive my light.
¿Cuánto va a durar esto?
Let this power flow through you and fight again alongside your past selves.
I'm here again.
The Prince of Persia versión mujer.
That's another me. I look good. I rewind. I begin again, but with another me to fight with.
You're coming with me. You're not the only one who can be in multiple places at once.
A ver el bingo, no, nada.
I will become Legion and crush these demons. Onwards. I can feel
Ningún
that there are
remake. ¿Juego de cartas ha salido? Sí, el Snap. Es verdad, el Snap.
very cool independent game. All right, next up is a brand new IP from Ascendant Studios, a single-player, first-person magic shooter.
Oye, el Cyberpunk y el Cyberpunk yo me lo esperaba.
It's an FPS in a fantasy setting, kind of
like
Doom.
Bueno, aún queda.
It also has a great cast led by Darren Barnett as the main character.
Se pusieron 7 minutos durante el tráiler.
Hey guys.
Bueno, te he salvado una mierda.
This is such a cool game, super high production value, spectacular gameplay. Tell us about the guy you play. You're the main character, Jack, right?
Yes, I am playing the main character, Jack, as seen behind me. He is a battle mage that controls all 3 forms of magic, triple threat. He's brash, he's funny, but he gets the job done.
Well, it's the gameplay, as we've seen, is just so fast-paced. There's so much action.
Si el documental de Kojima lo hubieran anunciado aquí, tendrías otra ya.
What can you tell us about the story and sort of how this battle mage Jack comes in? He sort of becomes a battle mage, right?
Yeah, he kind of comes from nothing.
Me suena, pero no sé dónde ha salido este actor.
Rat is what he was. But he, during a time of intense trauma, he summons the power to control magic. Becomes part of the Immortals, which is like the elite Navy SEAL squad of this world called Avium, and they are in the middle of an Everwar fighting for the control of magic.
Okay. You have a great cast. You, Gina Torres in it. Lots of amazing actors in this incredible, really high production value game that's coming out this summer. We don't
Netflix
wait long for it.
default actor face.
With you to share today, which is a gameplay sequence.
Netflix
the most
default
epic sort of parts of the game. Right?
Elite actor.
So this is a wild part of the game. This trailer is going to be showing you the Immortals and myself confronting Sandrak directly, who is the top villain of this game, and trying to end the Everwar. And it's taking place in like one of the most badass levels of a video game I've seen. We're battling on top of a 400-foot mech in the middle of the ocean.
Hermano, que no he cenado.
It's wild. So let's take a look.
A ver, lo estoy disfrutando como un niño.
Look at some brand new gameplay from Immortals of Avium, which comes out this summer for PC, PS5, and Xbox. Thanks, Darren.
Thank you.
Sandrax literally pushed us to the edge.
Este lo vimos en el PlayStation Showcase, lo vimos. No está mal, no está mal. Qué fea por la cara. Es como un Doom, pero con magia. La cara de empanado.
Welcome aboard, Immortal. What's our bearing, sir?
North by northeast, 5 knots.
We'll catch him, sir.
Vaya brazacos tiene la chica, ¿la habéis visto? Ojo, qué gameplay, y con interfaz y todo. Nada mal, Se ha caído, qué pringado. Muchos colores, no me entero. Madre mía el bitrate. Madre mía el bitrate. La de correr a más de 10 kilómetros por hora se la saben. ¿Qué es eso? Ahí los junta y los mata y... Vale.
I want to be an immortal. I want to fight this war as one of you.
You're what's called a triarch. The Pentasod has gifted you with the ability to manifest all 3 colors of magic.
¿Una escopeta?
We're only going to win this one together. Sigil up.
Inmortales del abismo.
Love that we get to show you guys so much amazing raw gameplay today, and that game looks incredible. Coming out this summer from Ascendant and EA. Now, one game that constantly reinvents itself is Fortnite, and tomorrow, Chapter 4 Season 3 Wilds launches, and today, Summer Game Fest is
La gente que ha gritado de fondo en ese evento son 4
The
críos.
center of the island has collapsed, revealing a vast hidden jungle with ancient secrets to discover. And of course, there's a whole new Battle Pass lineup where you can unleash the power, yes, of Cybertron. Here we go.
El padre del gaming. Ahora que Fortnite, ¿me vas a cambiar el mapa ahora? Sí. Fortnite está guapo ya, pero si le quitas la construcción y 40.000 cosas en el mapa, sí. Pero cuando sacas una skin, mañana, a las 10 de la mañana, va a ser una skin mía donde la primera fase está en pelotas y la segunda fase tiene un boxer. Sí, sin construcción es muchísimo mejor. Transformers. Piensa en cualquier cosa que puedas meter a Fortnite y que sea todo rara. Ahí lo tienes. Transformers. Si ya tenías a Goku, Transformers no es nada. Wilds. Fortnite. Battle Royale. 0 build. Goku.
Fortnite Wilds launches tomorrow.
¿Ves que el pecado al principio se cayó del todo? Van a sacar una skin que sea él, pero cubierto de lodo. Todo penoso. En el pase de batalla.
A world premiere trailer that gives us a new look at an expansive world we can't wait to explore again. This game comes from a studio that surprised the world and redefined the RPG genre with its iconic characters and rich storytelling. And I want to thank them for this trailer for one of gaming's most anticipated upcoming releases.
Ojo.
The rumors were true.
We're still here at the scene of this terrible disaster, caused by a massive tornado which swept through sectors 0, 1, and 2.
Final Fantasy.
Amidst the wreckage of the expressway, search and rescue operations
Final Fantasy 40.000. ¿Esto qué es? Ah, remake. ¿Tenemos remake?
Wow. Just look at it all. It's so green. Even after everything we've done to it, it's still going strong.
It may look that way, but in reality, it's barely hanging on.
¿Por qué me habla Simba?
I was
Oh,
wondering, what's Cloud been doing these past 5 years?
qué guapo.
Where's he been?
And you're asking me this?
This is gonna sound crazy, but as far as I know,
Me
Cloud
cago.
was never in Nibelheim 5 years ago.
Mundo abierto.
The life stream. It is the very essence of our star. The blood coursing through its planetary veins.
According to Hojo, they're connected to Sephiroth. Shadows of the Mad, I believe he called them.
Sephiroth was in Midgard. We fought him. Whatever happened, he's alive.
Me está dando algo.
Now,
Nubrek se muere en el directo, le da un infarto.
after 5 years, doing who knows what.
Pero no es una continuación, no es un remake, es una continuación, ¿no? Porque el remake del Final Fantasy VII ya salió. Es la continuación del Final Fantasy.
She may be new, but she's still a Turk.
Es que el Final Fantasy VII es tan largo que lo dividieron. Entonces sí. Dios, cómo lo golpeo. Está guapo, ¿eh? ¿Qué le pasa?
They say she's a monster.
Ah, Sephiroth.
That she can peer inside you, into the very depths of your soul. That she can become those you hate.
El 7 es así. Me juego el 7, ¿eh?
Those you love.
You murdered my dad.
Uy, 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 Japón, Japón. Cuidado.
My village.
You know that I killed her. So,
Hostia.
who is she?
Final Fantasy VII Rebirth. 2024. Inicio 2024.
There you have it. That was Final Fantasy VII Rebirth coming early.
Me jugué al Crisis Core en la PSP.
to PlayStation 5.
Al Final Fantasy VII Crisis Core
Thank you
de la
so
PSP,
much.
solo eso.
All right. That's going to do it for Summer Game Fest, our live showcase. But that is not the end of Summer Game Fest. Stay tuned this weekend for updates on many more games during SGF Play Days, a hands-on event for media here in Los Angeles, including Cyberpunk 2077, Phantom Liberty, as well as the Xbox
Ahora sí
Bethesda showcase
tachamos.
on Sunday.
Okay.
Right now, though, stay tuned for Day of the Devs from IM8-Bit and Double Fine, which celebrates the independent game culture with a number
Es
of
en
new
este donde
game
pasa
reveals over the
aquello
next
que
hour.
cierta persona deja de respirar.
We'll see you this summer, later this
¿Quién
summer,
muere?
August 22nd.
No spoilers, please.
For Gamescom opening night live in Germany, and again in December when we come together here in Los Angeles to celebrate 10 years of the Game Awards. Thanks for watching, everyone. We'll see you soon.
¿Qué? ¿Se ha acabado? ¿Se ha acabado? Se ha acabado. Hostia, pues yo pensaba... Se ha acabado. Pues mira, me ha faltado. A ver, ha estado guapo, ha estado guapo. Han sacado cositas guapas. Pero me esperaba algo más. ¿Sabes lo que te quiero decir? Silent Hill no ha salido. Hideo Kojima tampoco. Remake podríamos considerar el Final Fantasy VII. Bully 2 tampoco. Una pena. El Papers, Please 2 tampoco. Pochillo. El Half-Life tampoco. El Dragon Ball tampoco. El Cyberpunk sí que pensé que iba a salir un tráiler, Pero CD Projekt no estaba ahí. Bueno, será por el de Witcher 3, la tercera temporada. Pero me esperaba el de Cyberpunk. El Silson, bueno. El Payday 3 tampoco. No sé dónde va a salir Payday 3. BioShock 4, una pena en verdad. Y el GTA 6, una pena. En fin. Esto ha sido el bingo de este showcase. Hay que preparar y pensar bien un bingo para los siguientes showcase. Que por cierto, ¿cuáles son los que se acercan? ¿Cuáles son los que se acercan? ¿Alguien tiene la foto del Beatty por ahí? ¿Cuáles son los que se acercan? El 9 tenemos Key 3 Days of Play, me la pela. El Wholesome Games, el 10 de junio, no sé qué es esto. El Microsoft es el 11, a las 7. Y el PC Gaming a las 10. Y el de Ubisoft el lunes. Pero ese creo que no voy a estar. El de Ubisoft. Ay, bueno, gente, yo también me despido. Voy a ver si ceno algo, que me estoy muriendo de hambre. Muchas gracias por estar por aquí. No hubo subs. Una pena, Brittany. No ha habido bingo. Y nada, chicos, descansad o el resto del día disfrutadlo. Y nada, ha sido un gusto estar en otro evento por aquí con vosotros. Nos vemos mañana, ¿vale? Que a lo mejor Yakuza, que ya me entra la espinilla del Yakuza, o no sé. Nos vamos tristes, pero vimos a Nicolas Cage y a Henry Cavill. Un besito, gente. Cuidarse. Nos vemos mañana, ¿vale? Chao, chao. Adiós.
Me cago en la puta.